We will start in about 2 to 3 minutes. So wait for a while because today is special day, yummy food for Lum Mee and also collagen mocktail. Okay, just another 1 minute, then we will start. Hi, welcome to Hana Superfood, Ocean Goodness for Life. And today is our 4th day of Facebook Live. And hopefully all of you have tried our recipes, okay, from Monday. And the Monday is a basic recipe that we are sharing. And today we are doing very special recipes. Okay, which is the first one that we are sharing is the collagen mocktail. Okay, so don't worry, kids also can drink it. In fact, this one is very healthy. I love to boil this sometimes 1 or twice a week because it can actually reduce this hot weather, right? It can actually reduce our heatiness, and then at the same time, it's very refreshing if you put it in the fridge. Okay. And I'm going to save the best for the last. Okay, I am going to do authentic Penang Lum Mee, which is my mother-in-law taught me. I learned this. I always have this Lum Mee every time when we have Chinese New Year or there's any festive season. But today, yes, we need a couple of nice ingredients because this actually needs some nice broth. And also, this is the tips for Lum Mee. Okay, the hero is always the broth to do this Lum Mee. Okay, so a little bit of ingredients here, but I'm going to share with you step by step. Okay, the secret recipe how to do a perfect broth for this Lum Mee. Okay, I love this. In fact, for Nyonya, right, they use this. They eat this delicacy when you have a big fest or birthday celebration. Okay, so and they do a big pot, you know, to celebrate the birthday. So today I'm going to start a very authentic Lum Mee to all of you. Okay, now I'm going to do the collagen mocktail. Okay, yeah, wait for a while. Okay, hold on for a while. Okay, so for our collagen mocktail, we have this. We have 2 lemons. Okay, we slice into small slices like this. 2 lemons. Okay, lemon is very good. It's very rich in vitamin C. Okay, we have pandan leaves. This is my homegrown pandan leaves, about 5 pieces of this, and then I tie a knot. Okay, and we have a lemongrass, fresh lemongrass. I cut into small pieces, slanting. This one I have about 10 to 12 stalks here. So when you slice like that, this is going to be very aromatic when you boil this drink. Okay, and of course, not to forget our premium seabird nest. Okay, this is not washed yet. So like I say, this one you don't have to soak into ice cold water. When you boil it straight away, you wash it, you can put it in a pot and you can boil it straight away. Okay, for this, right, I use 20 gram. Okay, if you want to have a thicker drink, you can put more, but I feel 20 gram is just sufficient. It's very nice. Why I put the premium seabird nest is not only for health benefits, but at the same time, it can make your drink very smooth and very nice. Okay, you must try this. It's really good. Okay, what I need at the end, okay, is some chia seeds that I've soaked for almost like 1.5 hours. Make sure the original size of chia seed, I think a lot of people will see it before, is very small. But when you soak it, it will expand. Okay, why I use chia seed is because when you get ready all the ingredients, you have boiled this for almost like 2 hours, right? You put this at the end, it's superb, okay? It's like jelly. So this is always my kids' favorite when they see this. It's like jelly, like bandung with ice selise. But for this one, it's more like Western style. It's called collagen mocktail, okay? Now, how many cups of water are we putting for this? Okay, now I'm going to put everything here. You have to put the lemongrass first. Okay? The pandan leaves. Okay? This is the pot that I am going to fill up for half of this water. About 2,000 liters of water, estimated about 8 cups of water. Okay? Then I wash this premium seabird nest. Our premium seabird nest is very clean, so you just have to rinse 1 or 2 times. Then straight away you can boil it, okay? In case you think it's, because it's a big chunk, I want it to melt faster in the water, in the drink later. So therefore, I'm going to cut into smaller pieces and it melts beautifully in the drink, okay? So this drink will take about 2 hours. I'm going to show you later after I boil it. So stay tuned in our Facebook post. So I'm going to upload a lot of recipes. In fact, I owe you guys a lot of recipes in Facebook. I will upload it. Okay. This one is a must-try drink. It's a very basic drink that people love to drink to reduce heatiness, and also it's a very refreshing drink, especially if you put it in the fridge and then you put some chia seed, the soaked chia seed. It will be really, really good. Okay, trust me. Okay, I'm gonna boil this. Okay, so later I'm gonna show you what's the outcome. And then I'm going to put the premium seabird nest inside. And when this drink has boiled, right, I will only put the lemon, okay? Because this one is actually easily get soft. So this one we'll put later, okay? I will put some rock sugar for your information. But if you don't want rock sugar, you think it's too sweet, or you do not like to eat too sweet, right? At the end of this, right, you can put honey as well. So you can opt the sugar, you can opt the rock sugar, you can go for honey. So honey, lemon, seabird nest, and lemongrass really like combines perfectly. Okay? Now I'm gonna boil this. Okay, this one is at the end, yeah, the chia seed. I'm going to show you the result, how beautiful this drink is. So we call it mocktail, and I'm going to decorate like a mocktail and enjoy it every afternoon. Okay, now I am going for my noodle. Okay, our Hana bee noodle. Everyone is waiting for our collagen noodle, but it is not launched yet. Today you are very lucky because I am going to show you how good is our collagen noodle, which is one and only in the market right now. We have a kids noodle, we call it superfood noodle. This superfood noodle is only for kids because we make it into a smaller portion. It comes together with a sauce, okay? This is no ordinary sauce. This sauce is made from premium seabird nest as well, okay? Everyone has been eyeing and asking and asking us when is the launch, okay? But today you are the first person who is going to preview this, okay? When it comes to the packaging, that one drum low. I haven't really shared with all of you because it's going to be the last moment that I'm going to review it. But for now, I'm going to show you the prototype first. Every single kids noodle will come with a sauce. Okay, this is our signature secret sauce. Okay, and you know, as a mom, and like if you're working or not working, you want convenient. Okay, you want everything to be fast. Sometimes kids are doing Zoom and you want them to eat very fast. You cannot always tap out every time. So we actually come up with this special superfood noodle, which everyone is asking why, because it's convenient, no preservative, no coloring or whatsoever. So if your kids want to eat it, you just have to add some minced meat or some vegetable. But with this also, it's very nice already. Okay, even vegetarian is suitable to consume this noodle. We have this noodle, this type of noodle, and the spaghetti version of superfood for kids. Okay, this one comes with tomato sauce, very healthy tomato sauce. Okay, reduce of salt and sugar, definitely very nice. Kids approve it. Okay, and comes with healthy oil. All you need to do is just have to put it in the water, hot water, 3 minutes, because it's a small noodle, and pour this sauce there and stir it, and ready to eat. So easy. So for kids, right, we have 2 types of noodle, okay, which is the curly noodle, okay, and this is the spaghetti noodle. And guess what? These noodles, right, is made from premium seaweed nest. So that's why we are so proud to tell you that this is the only superfood noodle in the market, and full of nutritious and very healthy and yummy. Okay, for adults, right, we are coming with a broad noodle, just like that. I am going to use this noodle for my authentic lam mee later. Okay, in fact, for this one, it's very suitable for people who is in low carb diet plan. Like for myself, I don't take noodle. If I do, I will opt for a low carb, you know, because the noodles, which is a lot of flour, will have like will create a lot of unnecessary fats for me. So I always opt for healthy option. And so when you see all my life, right, I always say convert sugar into honey, you know, no starch, you know. Even our noodle is lesser flour, and we use premium seaweed nest for adult. Adults one I will review later, but for now, today is very special because I'm going to use this lam mee with this adults noodle. Okay, adults noodle is bigger a bit, so you see, right, it's very special. Okay, what is so different when it comes to premium seaweed nest, collagen noodle, and the rest of the noodle in the market? We are different because when you actually boil this noodle and you eat it, right, the texture is so different. It's very tangy. It's the song how is there, and it's not like soggy, but it's nice. But remember, this one has some timing. Okay, for this noodle you need about 3 to 4 minutes, not more than that. Okay, you can also use for ching tong, for soup based noodle as so can. Like this one today we are doing is more like gravy. Okay, so it's nice. I'm going to show you later. Okay, so today is a preview of our noodle. Okay, definitely we are going to update you what is the launching date for our noodle. We want to get prepared. We want to get the best quality for our customers, so stay tuned. Okay, now for the ingredients of our secret authentic lam mee. Okay, this is the recipe that you should get from Hana, because my mother-in-law has been actually coaching me how to do this authentic lam mee, and usually we are just having this as a very warm, heartwarming lam mee together with our family. But today I'm going to share this heartwarming recipe to all of you. Okay, we have prepared this very nice broth. Can you see? The color is so thick and so nice, and it's so aromatic, filled with fresh prawn shells and also our premium seaweed nest. Do you see? Okay, how to make this nice broth? Okay, for lam mee, right, if you do not have this nice broth, the taste is not so great. And every time when you buy lam mee in the shop or in Tai Chow, right, you say, what is lacking? It's because they do not put enough ingredients, and secondly, the prawn must be generous when you boil this broth, okay? Okay, now the broth, let me show you. The ingredients I will share bit by bit, okay? This is the paste. I bought 1 kg of shell prawns, okay? Do you see? 1 kg. What I do is, because I wash it first, 1 round. This is the tips that you have to know, yeah? This is it's the basic tips for the lam mee. I boil the shell, okay? Make sure everything, the impurities are out, okay? Then after that, I use 1 bowl of ikan bilis, okay, for the soup, okay? Together with this, I use some oil to stir it in a wok and make it fragrant, and the shell prawn becoming orange together with the ikan bilis has infused everything in a wok. Everything is there, soft, nice, aromatic, okay? Sorry, I do not show you the technique is because of it takes a little bit of time because of our life. We will need to shorten it. But if you are not sure how, later you can actually DM us or WhatsApp us. We will show you. We have the video on that. Okay. So after that, when it cool down, right, you can put in the blender, blend it until it becoming like this, like a paste. Okay. Why you need to do that? And some people say, Lisa, you don't have to blend it. It's so mafan, right? You blend it like that and then you have to do extra work. This is the tips. When you blend it, you put it in the soup and you do the broth, right? The texture, the color, everything is different. Because when you do like a paste, the outcome is totally different. You will get this color of the broth, okay? So what I do is, to make things simple, I don't want you to measure like blah, blah, blah. What I do is use this bowl, 1 full cup of this bowl, okay? Put in the bag. This is the bag that I'm using. You can get from all those, even Daiso is selling this, okay? This is like, no need to filter, okay? You just have to put everything inside, pour it inside. Pour it inside. Can you please help? Okay, you pour this paste into the bag, okay? I'm going to use this pot later, okay? And I'm using premium seaweed nest to thicken the broth, the soup for the lam mee, okay? For this, right, it doesn't require very thick gravy, but the soup must be thicker than usual, because when you when you mix together with the noodle, it's going to be very, very nice, okay? So what I do is, I don't use cornstarch, okay? My tips is always I skip the cornstarch. I use my premium seaweed nest later to thicken a little bit of the soup, okay? So what I do is, as always, when I want to boil anything for gravy or for broth or for soup, I will just wash 1 or 2 rounds first, okay? See, it's already washed, okay? This is about 30 gram of premium seaweed nest, which is equivalent to more than half of this, a little bit of this, the small canister of our premium seaweed nest, okay? So I will also cut this into smaller pieces so that it will easily melt, okay? So you see, it's already in a bag with the prawn paste. I put it here. Okay. I'm going to put 2000 liters of water for this. Oh, 2 liters of water. So this is like a gravy lam mee, but it's very, very nice, okay? And then the premium seaweed nest to add on, okay? So a lot of people actually put cornstarch to make the gravy nicer and all. the soup nicer, but for us, we always opt for this one so that the color and the texture and the smoothness of this lam mein is different. Okay, so I'm going to boil this. This one require about 2 hours. Okay, however, don't worry. Okay, while I'm talking, okay, you will see the soup base will be turning into nicer color. This one I boiled for about 2 hours just now, so hence you could see the texture, the color is very, very nice. Okay, the little things for our premium seabird nest, for our lam mein, is I have, the main thing is the shredded chicken. Okay, I boil and I cut into small slices. Okay, for lam mein, you need a couple of ingredients, okay, to make it very nice lah. So don't worry, you know, all this you can prepare and put it into small plates, and then when you want to eat, you just pour all these small condiments to your lam mein. Okay, and I have the crab meat. Okay, this crab meat. Okay, if you want to have instant crab meat, I bought this. Okay, in one packet, it's already ready. All you need is half cooked already. All you need is to actually soak it into the broth later when it's hot. Then it's ready to pour on top of the lam mein later. Okay, as always, this one is the basic thing for lam mein, the basic ingredient for lam mein. For me, I will just use crab, shredded chicken, or you can use other meats. Okay, I use crab meat, I use tauge. Okay, and that's all. The topping, I will show it to you later. And one more important thing is this fried shallots, okay, to sprinkle on top, and garlic oil. Look at that, so nice. It makes a huge difference to your lam mein later. Okay, so for the prawn, right, I'm going to show it to you how to make it nicer. So Alan will cook it a bit. Okay, this is the size which is quite ideal, but if you want a bigger prawn, is good as well, but usually we will use this size of prawn. Okay, so once it's boiling later, I'm going to share to you what's the color and the texture of the soup. Okay, this is very important because a lot of people is asking us how to prepare the broth. There's no secret, because the secret is you have to use sufficient prawn, the shell of the prawns and the seabird nest, to put and boil together so that you can get the great texture and the smoothness of the soup. Okay, now I am going to boil this noodle. Okay, we are going to launch this soon, as I've mentioned. Okay, we have the broad version for the adults, so I'm going to boil this. Okay, while waiting, okay, I am going to share more about our collagen noodle. Okay, why we started to do this collagen noodle is because we feel this is very important when it comes to our diet. Okay, a lot of people love noodle. Who doesn't love noodle? So when it comes to healthy noodle, you can see a lot in the market. Okay, but how healthy is that? Is sometimes they put chia seeds, they put pumpkin, they put spinach or whatsoever. But when it comes to the seaweed, you can also see a lot in the market. But ours is actually a little bit different. Is because our seaweed, okay, has a lot of magnesium. Okay, magnesium, potassium. In fact, if you see our nutritional value, potassium is the highest in our premium seabird nest. In this 100 gram of seabird nest, right, magnesium has about about 119 gram, for potassium. A lot of people say, what is so good about potassium? Potassium actually helps us when it comes to water retention. Okay, our muscle, recovery and everything is very, very important. So those people who likes to work out, or even if you have inflammation of the organ, or sometimes you feel you're very heavy because of water retention, our seaweed is really the best. Okay, apart from that, okay, we would like to highlight, because we have a lot of vegetarian customers here as well, in order to get sufficient magnesium, potassium, calcium, and also protein, okay, it's not only the source from tofu, of course it's from seaweed, okay, but our healthy version of seaweed is we have enough magnesium, potassium, and all the minerals inside here. In fact, we need 2,500 mg of calcium every day for adults. Okay, if you reach 51 years old, you need about 2,000 mg. So when it comes to calcium, magnesium is very important, especially for women. Okay, we're prone to get osteoporosis when we get older. So this is very important. I always opt for natural food. Yeah. Okay. Now, we want to show you it's boiling already. The soup is boiling. So in fact, everything today we have prepared before that, because this soup needs about 2 hours to make it nice, okay, to boil maybe, slow fire and all. Okay, one more thing that I need to share with you is the fried egg that I'm going to do the topping for the Lum Mee. Okay, maybe when I share with you, there's a lot of ingredients here, the small ingredients, but don't worry, because I want to be very precise. I want to explain to all of you, so that I want to show you all the ingredients that we have here. But this is typically what we do when we put the topping to the Lum Mee. Okay, the Lum Mee, right? Why I make it a little bit of color for this is because for Nyonya, when you have birthday, especially, they want to celebrate and they want to make it like hong kai tan, right? They actually make a tinge of red coloring, food grade, of course, for this egg. So all you need to do is this one is one egg, right? You just fluff it and then put one tinge of coloring, and then you like just tin tan like that, and then you just roll it. After that, we will cut into slices, small slices, and spread on top of the Lum Mee. Okay, all these are little steps that sometimes we see is very easy, but when we do it, we need some steps on how to do it. Okay, now I want to show you the prawn that we have made with garlic. Okay, so you see it's already shrink like 10 to 20%, but it's okay. So later I'm going to sprinkle on top of the Lum Mee as well. So you could see all my condiments are here. So I mix it up here first. My crab, my tauge, all these are already cooked. The chicken slices, okay, and eggs, everything ready. And you can also add on some shredded cucumber. Okay, this is optional. So if you think too many ingredients, I would advise you to only go for the main ones, which is the prawn and also the crab meat. That's all. And tauge, one vegetable will do. Okay, so now I'm boiling I'm going to show you you just wait for a while. I'm going to show you my boiling. Yeah, so you see, right, for this collagen mocktail, wow, I could smell the pandan and also the lemongrass already. It's very nice. In fact, in Thai, right, they also add ginger. Lemongrass is very good for your health. It expels the wind in your tummy, can decrease your inflammation and water retention in your body. So it's very nice. Ditto goes to pandan. So when it's boiling already, I will put this lemon that I've chopped into I've chopped into smaller pieces, round shape. So I just pour it inside and let it boil. Now the lemon has infused to this pot already. It's very good. Okay, now I will wait with like an hour later. I'm going to show you the outcome. Okay, and at last, like I say, I will add on the chia seeds so that you could see how great is this beautiful collagen mocktail. Okay, now for this, the time that we are waiting for our noodle Ta-da! And waiting for these to boil. I'm gonna put the noodle. Okay, wait for a while. 2 noodles and let it cook. Okay, so the timing is important for the noodle. Okay, for this broad noodle is about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, for this, look at that. It's already boiling. The water is started to get brownish with the prawn aromatic. The smell is so good, plus the premium seabird nest together. So it's boiling now. So you see, right, this one needs to boil about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So take note on this. Okay, so once it's done, what I do is, okay, I will filter all the condiments underneath, which is soaked underneath. Sometimes the prawn shell might out a bit, or the premium seabird nest I don't want. I want to be a clear soup, free from all these shells and all. So after finish, right, you can filter it with a filter, with a sieve. Okay, so let you see. It's very, very nice. Okay. Okay, while waiting, we are very happy to see all of you today. Okay, if any questions, let us know. In fact, a lot of people is texting us. Some of them cannot make it. It's because they have Zoom and working at home now, but it's okay. You can always preview our video for any tips or any cooking. We will be sharing from actually started from Monday onwards already. Like, this is our 4th FB live already, and tomorrow we'll be sharing Indonesian food, so stay tuned as well. So okay, what we need to do now is to wait for the noodle. Okay, oh yeah, and lastly, right, we have the chili and the spring onion. I forgot to share with all of you. So all these are just to sprinkle on top and make it nicer. And of course, not to forget, this is the secret recipe of sambal belacan, which I've made it as well from scratch, not buying from outside. It's very fresh and no preservatives or whatsoever. So what I do is I just add the sambal and also the chili and grind it, and that's it. And then it's very nice to mix this sambal belacan together with your lam mee. Okay, another tip for this sambal belacan, because this one also the hero, apart from the broth, when you eat the lam mee, right, together with this sambal belacan is the best. So now, I usually, when I do sambal belacan, I will use the Penang sambal belacan to do it, because it's not so salty. Okay, but for this one, this round, I bought this sambal belacan from Langkawi. You can get this in Shopee as well. In fact, the Langkawi one is more aromatic, not so salty. And when you cook, right, it just blends very well with any dishes that you're doing, especially for chili. So I use that a lot right now, and this is one of the tips, because it's like try and error. But if I think it creates a very good tip, right, I will definitely share with all of you. Okay, so the noodle is on the way already. Okay, in fact, I'm going to use the gravy later. I'm going to top it and let you see how good is that. Okay, in every dishes that we are doing right now, you could see that even our soup, even with our drinks, even with our dishes that we are cooking, all of the broth we are using premium seabird nest. Why? Because I feel we do not actually drink the drink every day or even cook it every day. But for soup or even for superior broth, you will take it every day, because for sure you do the cooking every day, am I right? Even for lunch or dinner. So you use this broth to do any dishes and to thicken up as a gravy or a soup. So it's going to be nice. Okay, I am going to show you the noodle, the texture of the noodle while Ellen is doing it. And as you could see, our noodle, this is the broad noodle, is for adults. Okay, for a thicker noodle like this, it will take about 4 minutes, but again, it's very individual. Because I feel some people like it to be softer, some people like it to be a little bit of a texture and harder a bit. But for us, right, the average timing for a noodle is about 4 minutes for the broad noodle. Okay, we can't wait to launch this adults version, adults noodle. We call it collagen noodle. Okay, so stay tuned for this. Okay, so it's almost like done already because it's getting softer already. Okay, for our drink, now you could see it's boiling and boiling. This is very good for kids because my son is actually drinking this during when he's having a Zoom or whatsoever. And you know, sa local kids, they don't really take liang sui. So for this, right, if you add honey, they were even loving this even more because they love sweet. They love sweet drink, right? So you add on honey, more nutritious for them. And then when you serve chill, even better. Okay, now the noodle is ready. Okay, it's ready. So I used 2 noodles just now. This noodle is about 60-70 gram ish. Okay, can't wait to taste it because I haven't had a lunch yet, and I'm looking forward to eat and enjoy this lam mein. It's very good. Okay, look at that. So you could see it's a very normal lam mein. It's very, I don't use lam mein, the yellow mee. Okay, for the past few years, right, I don't really use the normal mee, the yellow mee anymore because I feel it's they put a lot of acid, boric and whatsoever, you know, so it's not very good when you take it long term. So for our noodles, right, if you don't want to stick it, like you don't want, because when it cools down, it will stick together. So you can put a little bit of olive oil or sesame oil. So if you serve instantly, then okay, cool, never mind. You can just serve it. Okay, the broth is ready, right? Aha, okay. So, like you see, I'm gonna put it in front. I put all the condiments. Can you guys see? Wait, yeah, I'm gonna adjust a bit for the ingredients. Yep. So it's ready. So I'll put some shredded chicken. Put some crab meat. Some prawns that I've stir-fried with a little bit of garlic. So usually people, to make it nicer, they don't want to take out the shell. But for me, it's for convenience, I think I take out the shell. Okay. What else? Tauge. Put more crab meat. I want to enjoy it. Okay. So we also spread some garlic oil. Look at that. You see, this is very good when you cook any dishes, right? You can always pour this to your stir-fried vegetable or for steaming. Sometimes when lazy time, I will just use this and pour it to my fish, my steamed fish. And then at the end, I put spring onion. That's it. I enjoy my lunch, or even with soya sauce a little bit. That's all. Okay, if you don't want soya sauce, you can put a tinge of salt, sprinkle to the fish. That's all. So you could see this, and I just sprinkle on top of it. And this is the egg. Da-da-da-da. The egg. The birthday noodle. Nyonya birthday noodle. We make it more colorful with red eggs. Sprinkle on top. And this one, little ingredients makes a huge difference to your noodle. I love onion. I put more. And chili to make it nicer color to your lam mein. And lastly, spring onion on top of it. So this is like it's really good. It's really good. And my broth that I've made. Okay, this one is in the making. Okay, I do not want to touch it first, but this one I've made one round so that I can show to you instantly. Okay, so you see, this is the texture, the color, so nice. Okay, for this soup, right, for this pot about 2 liter, right, I've put 2 tablespoons of 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, so I just pour it. It's not a soup noodle, but ngam ngam ho cover all the ingredients and the noodle. Wow, look at that, so nice. Let's see. Okay, now you can put down. Saying it already. Yeah, no need. Okay, I take over. I wish you can come here and enjoy this with me, because look at the gravy, look at the prawn, and it's so aromatic, it's so nice. Together with the sambal belacan, yay! Okay, now I'm going to taste it. Okay. I haven't had a lunch yet because I just want to reserve my tummy for this live. Big prawn. Okay, and then I put some sambal belacan. Cheers! So good. Sorry for the hiccup just now. Okay, now we are done, okay, with our Lum Mee. Okay, if any question, just buzz us and we will update you guys with our launching of our superfood noodle for kids. Okay, and also our collagen noodle for adults. Stay tuned. And please share all this goodness and recipes to all of your friends and ask them to join our Facebook at hana.b-superfood for more promotional items, free giveaway, okay, and also new items launching soon, okay. Later, I'm going to share the outcome of the collagen mocktail, okay. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.